We are live on YouTube. So today, guys, if you haven't been keeping up to it, I haven't been keeping up because I've been working today. But there has been a channel hop, all in aid of what is it? The stroke cancer. It's cancer on my all the stroke charity, trying to raise as much money as we can for that. It started at 12 o'clock lunchtime today, finishes midnight today. My slot is coming up 20 past 9. So everybody who's been following the hop is going to come over to the channel, find out what we're all about 20 past 9. But I thought I'd jump in a bit early. Sean, nice to see you. Brian, how are you? Hope all is well. I've not got anything planned for tonight, really. I just thought we'd have a chat, and Peter, the sales of Unexpected, is going to come over as well, so we can catch up with him. Got a few things to show you. Got some sales to show you. I'm gonna do a little quiz with Peter. Actually, I want him to see if he can guess how much each item is sold for, and whether it's higher or lower than like the one before. Because there's a few that might surprise you guys. Brian does this. Doors this. What are you on about, Brian? Second hand and braided. Hello. Branded. Hello. Nice to see you. Mark, how are you getting on as well? I am a little bit early for this. My slot is 20 past 9, but I thought I'd fire it up because I'm trying to do this through StreamYard, and we're going to get Peter on as well. So I've sent him the link. Apparently no one has stumbled yet. So I wanted to make sure that I was on here, make sure that this was working, so that when it does come to my time, we are working. But guys, anyway, how are you all keeping? Hope all is well. I had football practice. I did coaching the boys, under 7s and under 9s. That was about 5:30. Got absolutely soaked, so I'm a little bit cold. Still trying to warm up. Camped next to the radiator. But yeah, it'd be interesting to know how your eBay sales are going. Mine have been very slow, and I'm not getting nervous about it. I'm not getting worried about it. But it's Q4, isn't it? They should be buzzing. Everyone's sales seems to be going really well. They seem to be selling more or selling stuff at high price, and I can't get stuff to shift. I'm listing. I've got good feedback. I've got a good clean account. I'm just waiting for my time. I'm just waiting for those couple of sales to really come in and just kick off, and hopefully we'll be flying it towards Christmas. All right, I'm just going to have a quick practice here, see if I can bring up some of your comments. Hang on. If I click show there, yes, that's how they do it. All right, that's quite easy to do. I've got a set of buttons here that I can push, and then they all come up. And yeah, I can just replace them like that. Can you also, guys, let me know that in the comments, what I did under the description of this video, I put a link to the Just Giving page. Has it come up? Is my comments or has my description come up? Because it's got the timetable of like the whole of the charity hop. So yeah, I just want to make sure that everyone can see it. Lululemon Drizzle, 6 sales today. Random bits, mostly clothing, bagging, listening to this. Actually, it has been quite nice having some of this in the background. I did say that I was in work today, but I tuned into the first one, or the first couple actually, just to see what the whole gist of it was about, because I didn't do the one last year, see. And I've tuned into a few throughout the day, just having it on in the background. It's been really nice, actually. Secondhand and branded. I'm going to struggle to say that. Trying to triple our weekly listing goal going forward, to be as loaded and then relax on Christmas Eve. When are you planning to close your store? Actually, like I usually close mine a week before Christmas, something like that. I don't like the idea of people, because of the stuff I sell toys and board games. It's popular this time of year. So I don't like the idea of letting people down. Like if they buy it too late, that they're not gonna have it whenever Christmas hits. So mine will be closed maybe middle of December, I reckon. But yeah, nice one to up your listing goal. So how many are you listed as well? Adam, are you out with the poke picker tomorrow? I was out with Connor Wednesday. We went up. We raided the valleys. We were up there together. Um, I've edited the video. I just need to put a little bit more kind of either side of it, just to like introduce it a bit better and link in some bits. But yeah, I've edited it. I met up with Connor. It was a good morning actually. Didn't pick up much, but I was happy with what I did pick up. Connor found some nice vintage toys, which was always good. She just has a knack of doing as well. But yeah, it was a good trip. I had to leave that early actually because I had a phone call off the school that, and they said that my son had banged his head in the playground. So I had to go and pick him up. He was all right. He was absolutely all right. But is what it is. But it was a shame. But so we're going to meet up November time now and just have like another catch up with him. Yes, it's there. Thank you, Claire. Thank you for confirming that. It's good to know. Lulu, hang on, I'm going to put you up here. Look. There we are. Started a new full-time role on Monday, so I'm just taking offers left, right, and centre to get stuff shifted to make my evenings more relaxing. Welcome to my world. It is funny because you know when you're in full-time employment and you've got to do reselling around. I know a lot of people today who will come over from the channel hop. It's their job. Reselling is their job. So but now is their kind of downtime in the evening. But for me, I've done my full-time job now. This is now my reselling job time, like then a few hours in the evening. So I'm like reselling. But yeah, I think what I found hard, Lululemon, was actually getting that timing right. Because you can sell loads of stuff in it, you know, anyone can sell loads of stuff, right? But you've got to think, how long is it going to take you to pack it? How long is it going to like take it to post it? When can you take it to the post office because you've got a job? And you know, it's all well and good selling say 10 items a day, but then if you've got to pack 10 items a day in the evening, you do resent it quite quick. Who else is in? Adam. Okay, looking forward to that, to the video. Yes, it's a fun one. It's a good one. Accountability to 102 listing tech and cameras a week. 120. So what's that per day? Divided by 7. What's that? 10 a day? No, 15 a day. No, just under 20. That's a lot of listing. Saw my eBay account manager, so she asked me. Q4 targets now, so I have someone who will positively check in. Accountability, fair play to you. I hope it all goes well. Rach is in. Thrift and Bean is in. Send over some pics from Alton Park. Oh, did you send them to me, Brian? Because I didn't get them. I've not received them. I don't know if I'm. Oh yeah, no, here we are. You've sent me them just now. They are cool, man. I will have a look at them later. Is that you on the bike, Brian? Is that you there on the bike? There's a good one of you going, and if it is going under going under the bridge. Will's in. Welsh Womble's in. Welsh Womble, how are you doing? How are you keeping? You fit? Really get you. It's wild. Can imagine if you're selling things in all shapes and sizes. Must get a little wonky on the overall packing times, mate. It does, and that's why I do get people to kind of help me out with that. Yeah, I get people to help me. So yeah, my wife helps me packing every now and again. I would say my kids help, but they don't help at all. They are much more the hindrance. Panzer's in. Yeah, that's a nice other hobby, Brian. I can see why you are getting into that. Oh, you're taking them. Okay, I got you. But yeah, you got a good eye for photos. Secondhand branded. We post Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays. Yeah, and then you got buying days. Okay, sounds like you got like a nice rhythm. Photos on post days as well as buying days. We had to stop the store shrinking size. Yeah, all to think about. Right, I can see numbers and eyes are going up in the chat, or viewers. We've got 31. So does that mean that the channel hop has come over to my channel? Guys, let me know if you have come here from the channel hop. I have sent Pete the link to join in. So when he joins in, we will hopefully have Pete Sales of Unexpected in on the channel as well. But if you come over from the channel hop, let me know. Welsh Wombat out of hospital, 3rd time this year. Mate, you're not having much luck. So I am wishing you well, my friend. I'll just check that Peter has got the link. I don't want to be the one that bores this up, see? Bad Biscuit is in. Channel Nem is in. Bad Wolf is here. They're still jabbering on over there. Well, we can crack on over here. Excellent. Channel hoppers are here. eBayers are here. Boot sellers are here. Charity shoppers are here. Good to have you on board, and welcome to the Master of Pieces channel. There'll be a fair few new faces on here, I am sure. So welcome aboard. She Sells Car Parts is in. Lee Chidwick is in. We've got some big names coming over. Bad Biscuit, how's Sully been this year? Great question. I've not really been. Lex, I've not been. It puts me off because it is massive and it starts mega early, and I don't like getting up early. So you've only been once this summer. I may have been 3-4 times, something like that. But yeah, I have been making up for it. I've been going to smaller boot sales, and I've been having a bit of joy on the smaller boot sales. I like not having the pressure. Money Mentor is in, cider in hand. Peter's always late. Just ask him. Rachel Fantastic is in. Rach, how are you doing? Here he is. Come on, here he is. I can see him. Are we all ready? Grand entrance.
My God, it's difficult keeping up with the timings.
Mate, late. 3 minutes late. Let down the channel.
I know, but it's technology for you, and also dealing with Andrew Nolan.
Good God. I tuned in for like 5 minutes of that, and I was like, Jesus.
I got away lightly. Did you see what he did to Nick?
No, I did not.
Well, go 20 minutes prior to me. Nick was in his back garden singing "Every Loser Wins" by Nick Berry at full volume in front of all his new neighbours.
Amazing.
Got away very lightly.
Lex is saying it's now a £20 fine for every minute you are late. And actually, I think like before we get going, I think it's important to say why we're doing the channel hop today. So we're trying to raise some money for the stroke charity, because there was a seller that a lot of you guys know. I personally don't kind of know them, but passed away sadly from a stroke. So yeah, obviously everyone's thinking of them, but I think from a personal perspective as well, this time of year, it's hard for mental health. It's hard for particularly reselling when you're out there, the nights are getting dark, you haven't got anyone to speak to. It's good to have the reselling community and YouTube community together, chatting, sharing stories, or positivity, Peter.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I didn't know Steve, and I know obviously Lainie and Nic and Andrea and Lex knew him better, but he was still 69. I just recognised the tag, and you are right. You know, you do see a lot of the names come up, and you recognise people by name. But it's so important to sort of talk to people, and yeah, it can be a lonely a job sometimes doing reselling, and this time of year is the most difficult. That sort of November time is really hard. Nights are drawing in, and the clocks are going back.
It is, no, totally. And just look at that. Look, donations are up at 2,239. I put a Just Giving link in my description there. So if anybody has got a bit of change, go over, jump on the Just Giving, give whatever you can. I sound like I'm off of like, what is it? Pugsy, like children's in need.
Telethon.
I'm like telethon. I should have like
we need
kind of going along the bottom.
Like loads of people on telephones, like all answering donations, like Live Aid. That's how they used to do it.
That's it, yeah. And then like they'd have celebrities going on all the phones as well, wouldn't they? So people would phone up.
Take 50p and send it into the BBC or something to a bit of paper.
Yeah, and ask for some change. But hey, just looking at some of the people in the comments, I know that this started at 12 o'clock lunchtime today. Nic and Andrew have been going strong all day. Lex has been in there. A lot of people are putting in hard graphs, 9 hours straight of keeping up with what
Lainie's been on loads of streams as
Lainie. Well. Oof. And Sharon, welcome to the Welsh section. We've got an honorary Welshman here, Cymru, Wales, on the hoodie.
Well, my gran was Welsh, so Jenkins, the brolly maker, was her name.
What? That was your. What? Did she actually make brollies? Or
yeah, she actually made brollies. My mum's mum was from Wales originally. So I Welsh granny on one side, Irish granny on the other side. So you know. And here's me, you know, in South London. So What can you make of that?
No, exactly. A right mix. I'm just kind of going through. Oh, Bath beans. No, I'm okay. And hello for Sharon shouting out hello a fellow Cardiffian. That's quite hard to say. Right. So I've seen like a few things that have been done today, quizzes and things like that. I wasn't going to go down that route, Pete. I thought we could just have a catch up and just to
I'll
see
just have a chat. No, I've
how
listened
things
to
are going.
some really nice chats today, so it's been good.
Yeah, nice. So one of the things I've been discussing recently on my channel, for those that are new to the channel, I do the same as what everybody else does that you spoke to today. Chat reselling, chat eBay. And where's this Q4 bump? My sales are like, I mean, they're there, but they're not like Q4 there.
I know
How
what
have
you
you been
mean,
finding it, Pete?
and it's really quite scary how quickly you find you have a couple of good weeks, and if you're not sourcing, which is more difficult this time of year, you can look around and go, oh my god, I seem to have like not got much good stuff left, and it's only just like gone to the end of October. Yeah, mine, I haven't had a huge bump of stuff, a huge bump of sales. A lot of people are bumperless, and if you get a good couple of days, you can almost guarantee eBay is going to give you a bad day. But I think the thing with reselling is you do just have to keep at it. You've got to expect the ups and downs, haven't you?
You do,
And,
you do, and I think that that just happens, doesn't it?
it
The
does.
ups happen, and when they do happen, you got to enjoy them, and that's kind of
Yeah.
what I like talking about, the good stuff. But obviously, it's important to put that in context, and because it's not like that all the time.
No, I mean, it is hard, but I mean, people do wonder a lot about what is it? Is it me? But it just may be that day, it doesn't happen for you. And, I think people, there's no point sort of getting down about it and going, oh, what I'm doing is wrong. People know what to do to get sales on eBay. It's just like, list more, but make sure it's stuff people want to buy at a competitive price, and it seems so weird saying that because it's been said hundreds of times before. But I think as long as you do that, and you can't get better every single day. You've got to sometimes just be happy with your level of work and what you're getting for it. And I think if
Yeah.
you're happy with it, that's the main thing.
Absolutely, and look at that project games put in there. This is one of the things that I struggle with this time of year because it is warm and cozy, and you don't want to get outside. I don't want to go into that garage because that's cold in there. I've been painting Warhammer. I've been playing on my PlayStation a bit more. I've been getting into Terry Pratchett books. I've been doing all this stuff which isn't eBaying, and it's stuff that
I've got
I need to do.
a first edition of a Terry Pratchett book, which the second one, which I picked them up when I first started reselling. I think it was my first couple of weeks reselling. I was down local charity shops, and I got the first 5 Terry Pratchett books, first edition, and I've still got them. I know, it's crazy.
You kept them, did you?
Crazy. I've still got them. Yeah, I think there were thousands, but it's finding someone. I did chat to some of the Facebook groups who they were saying like the first one's really difficult to prove whether it's an American re-release or it is a true first edition, because I think the true first editions had some sort of thing note pasted on the inlay, but the second, third, and fourth ones have all got that 109876543221 number and so first. So yeah, it's first edition of it's Light Fantastic, I think, is the second one.
Jesus.
Yeah, so
serious stuff. You don't mess about, do you, Pete?
Well,
you don't mess about.
Well, for about 11 months a year I do, but occasionally I might get something like that. But yeah, I've got some little Warhammer here, which
Flash it up. Come on, flash it up.
You messaged me the other day, and these were picked up in a boot fair this week, and it was this year, and it was like freezer bags full of figures, and they were £10 a bag. So I've made so much money out of that. The weird thing was, she'd written labels on it, and she put eBay £90, eBay 240, and I'd walk past the store thinking, she's researched this. She's after an eBay price. But when I went back and spoke to her about it, she said, "Oh no, I just put those on there as a reference. I'll discuss any price," and I offered her a tenner per bag, and she was like, "Yeah, absolutely fine." But and this is for stuff priced up at 150 a bag. So
Jesus.
Always ask. Always ask.
Power of the ask, isn't it? I've heard that.
You got to ask
a few times.
And then I bartered her down. No, I didn't. No.
Yeah. Well, hey, some would have. Some would have.
Yeah.
But hey, Pete, one of the things that I was going to just do tonight, because whenever I go live, I usually go live once a week. I always just show some of the things that I've sold during the day.
Garage. Yeah,
from the garage, out of the garage. And I thought what I could do is I'll show you some bits I've sold, but I want you to guess how much they've sold for. Putting you on the spot. So it's a little bit of a quiz, and if the chat want to get involved, you can. Have you played? Firstly, this is the first item. Have you played this game before, Rummy Cub?
Oh yes, I've sold a few Rummy Cubs.
What a game!
That's an older version. That's an older version as well.
Old version. What would your value on that be?
I'd probably say 12 quid. I mean, it's an older version, so it could be 15, but I'd probably go like 12.99 on that.
Are you going to lock in 12.99?
Yeah.
I sold that one for £12.50, Peter. You would have had 40 pence more than me. So that was bang on the money. Well done. Next thing, this one's a little bit harder, actually. And actually, I'll let you go higher or lower first. I've got a Leah Williamson football sticker. She is captain of England. This is from this year's football sticker album from the Euros.
9 graded.
9 graded.
Nice.
What would you, if you were out in the boot sale and you saw that on the table and it was like, oh, how much do you reckon you sell that? No checking on eBay.
Well, I think
Project Games has gone 20.
I'm not up on women's football, so I don't know how popular she is. I know you should look for rookie cards, but I guess that's just a popular card because it's England and maybe she's a popular player.
Lex has gone 70. Nick's gone 80. Oh,
well, look, because it's been graded, I'm thinking it's got to be worth some amount of money. Otherwise, you just wouldn't bother. So I'm going to go like £150.
£150. Right. Few things with graded cards. Like you said, the rookie and the player is important. What set it's from is important. And yeah, when it was released is important.
And now, if you know who the hell they are as well.
Exactly. I mean, so you are on the back foot. Now, this is graded by an MGC slab. So that's a UK-based grading company. It's not as good as the American ones. Only £23.50, Pete. So what you can do is you can donate the 100 quid into the Just Give page. Right. So that was that one. Higher or lower for a little broken Spider-Man? He's been through the wars. This is what's the name? Tobey Maguire. He's missing some fingers as well. See that? He's got some fingers missing. Would you go higher or lower than that one?
20. How much was that? How much was that?
£23.50.
It's got to be lower. I mean, it's not that old.
10p.
Yeah, it's got to be lower. It's not that old, is it? I mean, it's got to, what is that?
Age?
10, 15 years old.
2002.
Oh God, a lot older than I thought. 23 years old.
Many mentals going higher.
Bad condition. It's got to be low. I'd under a tenner. You're going to tell me now it's more.
If that was complete, you're looking at about 30 quid for it. But it's missing the fingers and his joints are all loose. Sold for £12.
£12.
£12, so lower. And the final one, I'm going to give you the final one. And this is ungraded. We're going cards again. This is a Pokemon card. Everyone's hearing about Pokemon cards, isn't they, at the minute? Pokemon cards, this, Pokemon cards, that.
Oh, the amount of money that's going into Pokemon.
This one is a Mew EX card, which won't mean much to anyone, but it's shiny.
It's a shiny.
Look at the shiny.
I don't know much about Pokemon. I know what's the best one? Like a not a Charmander, but the one Charizard.
You've literally got him on your jumper in between the Cymru and the Wales. You're wearing the Welsh Pokemon.
But a Mew or a Mewtwo, I think is pretty good as well. I'd say it was like there's one of the second one. It looks pretty good. I'd say £90. I'd go higher.
Not far off, £90. I sold it for 75, and that took 2 days to sell. But there was a few reasons why I wanted to show you that, and this is typically the type of stuff that I sell for anybody new who's not been on the channel: toys, board games, things like that. But these two here, the cheapest ones, £12.50 and 12 quid. These are the ones that are most important to me, right? Because I only paid 50p for that, and I only paid £1 for that. So in both of those, that's £5 profit each. Now, most big time resellers or full time resellers wouldn't bother picking this type of stuff up, but my aim is to only make £500 a month, see. So all I need to do is sell 3 or 4 items like this per day, and that gives me £500 profit per month. All of this stuff is readily available out in the charity shops. Everyone's saying charity shops are dead, charity shops are too expensive. But you search through those 50p toys and pick out stuff like that, or board games, 2-3 quid. It adds up. And this is the type of stuff I sell to make that 500 quid. And I use that 500 quid to pay off or overpay my mortgage every month. So it's nice to know this little Spider-Man is actually helping me out here.
No, it's true. I mean, it's the stuff that's already available that you can make money on. It's the best stuff to go for. I think we'd all like to go out and get like box SNES games and box N64 and rare Star Wars figures, but you just don't see them that often. I mean, if you do see them, jump on them, definitely.
Mhm.
But if you're going out day to day, you've got to be able to know how you can turn 5 into 20, because if you can do that multiple times, that is nothing to be sniffed at all.
Exactly.
And it'll be the backbone of your business, definitely.
Exactly. And you know, people like to call those items bread and butter items,
Bread and butter, yeah.
which they are, but I don't think that does them enough justice. You know, these are, like you say, the foundations of your business, and without those,
they're
you
tea
fail.
and cake. The tea and cake, they're not bread and
Tea and
butter.
cake,
Tea
the
and cake.
cream and jam on the
Yeah,
scone.
cream and jam. Yeah, definitely.
Come on, man. Come on. Well, look at that. 18 minutes has gone by. And because you were late by 3 minutes, Pete, so that's 15 minutes you've got. So you owe us an extra 5 minutes. But so the next plan after this one, we are going to jump on to, I put it in my description. What was his name?
Project Game?
No, it wasn't Project Game.
Neem. It was
Neil.
Neem.
We're going to jump in on Neil, but I've got to make sure that I get the name of the channel right. Bear with me, guys. But anyway, it's going to be in the it's going to be in the this description. It's the Rhodes Clottage Cream. Channel Nem. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah. So we'll jump over to Channel Nem in a couple of minutes' time and show him some support. Sharon. I'm just going to knock off Project Games as here because this is an important comment. I really like Ian's way of thinking. Important comment. Magic the Magic the Gathering, where it's at. So Project Games has got an interesting model.
Nick used to sell loads of Magic the Gathering. I think Tom was very much into it as well. What's the card in it? It's like a black orchid or something. There's one card which is worth
Lotus.
Black Lotus. That's it. It's worth absolutely loads of money. But I don't often see Magic the Gathering cards down at the boot fair either. There we go. No. Nick's got it. Black Lotus.
Black Lotus, straight in there. But with only a minute to go, Peter, thank you for jumping on the channel. Sales of the Unexpected. If you haven't checked out Peter's channel, I love your lives. Your lives are fantastic.
Yes, try and do them every Monday.
Every minute, but you don't seem to list much. It's list 5 live, and like I don't think I've ever seen you list 5 things.
I do get distracted, but I managed to do 50 records the other day, which was a record in itself. So that was one day I did 50 vinyls.
Well, there we are. That means
I needed to lie down after that one.
It's a lot of listing. So it means for the next 10 Mondays, you haven't got to list any because you've already built 50 up in the bank.
Keep on it. Try your best.
Awesome. But Peter, thank you so much for joining. Everyone in the chat, thank you so much for spending your evening with me and Peter. Let's all jump over to Channel Nem and spend some time with him.
Brilliant. See you over there.
Ta-da.